Do you have excess belly fat? Extra around the middle? Most of us do have some of that. Hi, I'm Donna Denson, the dynamic diabetic, and today I want to talk about that belly fat, that stupid, awesomely terrible belly fat. It's more than pinch an inch, okay? It goes much deeper than that. Belly fat actually is that fat that gets all down in between your organs and all the crevices of your body, and it causes a lot of trouble. As diabetics, most of us have to deal with this to some degree. And there's so many health issues for everyone where belly fat is concerned. There's a risk of diabetes, of fatty liver disease, heart disease, high cholesterol, breast cancer, pancreatitis. None of that is good. So, if you want to know if you have a problem with belly fat, there's a good an indicator that you can do, and that is to measure your waist. And if you're a woman and your waist is over 35 inches, that's a sign. And if you're a man and your waist measures more than 40 inches, that's a sign. So that visceral fat, there's some good news about it. And that is it's the first to go. When we lose weight, it will go. So that is a plus to know. If you start getting rid of it, lose some weight, that's what's coming off. And in an effort to do that, I want you to know that fidgeting counts. I'm always telling you about you need to move, you need to do something, move around in some way, not necessarily hardcore exercise, but definitely movement. Well, it turns out that fidgeting, if you're one of those people who taps their feet when the music is playing, or like me, you like to talk with your hands, well, that fidgeting may not build muscles, but it does burn calories, guys. It does burn calories. So fidgeting counts. So if you're a fidgeter, you're up. There's some things that we think that might help us that probably don't with this particular kind of fat. That would be apple cider vinegar. Helps some. There's indications it may help with that fat, but not for sure. You need to know that. Don't count on apple cider vinegar. Also, for you ladies out there, mostly in defense of your guys, don't blame the beer. Beer has calories, certainly, but that belly fat is more likely from soda, sugar drinks, sweet things. So don't blame the beer, but watch the sugar drinks. So that's something you can do to help with this, is change it up. Don't drink soda. Drink green tea, drink water, drink something else, flavored water, that will not cause that belly fat to grow. Fish oil. Fish oil is another thing. It's very beneficial for you. It's very healthy, but it's not going to help you get rid of belly fat. Okay? And some people think, well, if they have some fat on their bones, that's going to protect their bones, right? It's like cushioning built in. No, it's not going to protect your bones. It's just belly fat. It's just extra weight. So what can we do about this stupid belly fat? What are things that we can do that would help us control our eating maybe and make it easier to lose that? I thought it would be helpful to know a few of those things while we're talking about that ugly belly fat. So here's a few ideas that will help you. You've heard that when you go to the grocery store, you should never go hungry, right? Well, sometimes we are hungry or we get hungry. Chew gum when you're in the grocery store. The gum helps take away any craving. You'll buy less junk. You'll feel more at ease and fuller. So chew gum at the grocery store. Number 2 would be when you're eating, put healthy food on your plate first. Put the healthy things on your plate first. You'll have less room for bad things. That's just easy, right? This one's interesting, and that is that you should pay cash. It's actually proven that if you have to pay cash, say for lunch, you're less likely to buy junk than if you use plastic. Pay cash. It seems we hate to pay for things we know aren't good for us. Actually feel the money go away. So that's a good tip. Number 4, turn off the cooking shows, the food shows. They're just making you hungry, and then you sit there and eat all the bad things while you're watching. So just turn those off. Use blue plates. I'm talking about like a dark blue plate. And that's because your food tends to kind of blend in with your plate if you have a light colored plate. And you don't really realize how much you're eating. But if it's on a stark dark blue, red plate, something like that, you'll notice it more and be more aware. Another thing with plates you can do is use a smaller bowl or a smaller plate when you're eating. You can put less on your plate. That's good. And the other thing is, a lot of us feel like we have to clean our plate. Well, much better to clean a small plate, right? That will help us. If you have a craving, okay, there's something you really want, make yourself wait 5 or 10 minutes and it'll probably go away. You've heard out of sight, out of mind. We know that works. So all the junk, put it where you can't see it. Put it where you have to go find it. And that will help you to avoid eating that stuff as well. Of course, it's even better if you just don't buy it, but most of us have a little bit of something around anyway. Always, when you go out, order small. Don't order large. This is going to help you to eat less and yet still be able, like I mentioned before, to clean your plate. But it's a smaller plate. You'll notice that a lot of restaurants have started offering small plate menu items for to give you a smaller helping. So take advantage of those. Small is good. And then last but not least, by any means, is eat slow. Drink water while you're eating. Both of those things help you to feel full when you're full, and the water helps to fill you up more. Then when you're eating slowly, you have time for your brain to say, hey, I'm full, it's good. So those simple, nothing's hard there for anybody to do to help to start us reducing that belly fat. That belly fat is very dangerous, especially to diabetics. So it's something that you really need to be thinking about and conscious of, because it will only complicate what you've already got to deal with. And none of us need that. I hope you learned something today. I hope you'll share this information. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. And this is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic. May God bless and keep you until we connect again. Bye-bye.